Thinking about buying a franchise? Then the How to Buy a Franchise show is just for you. Here's your host, Dr. John Hayes.
Hi, I'm John Hayes. Welcome to the How to Buy a Franchise show. Jeff Connally, President and CEO of CMIT Solutions, is my guest. And Jeff, tell my audience, what is CMIT Solutions?
We are the outsourced IT support organization that very much focuses on small and medium-sized businesses. So whatever it is related to technology that a small business has, we handle it. One of my owners coined the phrase, if it beeps or blinks, we handle it.
Very good idea. Beeps or blinks.
That's correct.
Great.
Yeah.
So the franchisees then are technicians in CMIT?
No, our franchisees are from all walks of life, all corporate backgrounds, a variety of functional backgrounds. About half of our owners have had no technology experience, but are great business owners, relationship builders, because when we engage with an end user client, we're looking for a very long-term relationship.
Okay. How many franchisees and how long have you been doing this?
We have over 130 franchisees, almost 170 locations across the U.S. and Canada now. So, and the company's been around 20 years. We were just delighted to be named number 117 on the Entrepreneur Magazine Franchise 500. We've been earning our way up that scale, so we're excited about that.
And what's the investment for a CMIT Solutions?
Our franchise fee is right around $50,000 to $55,000 based upon the size of the geography, size of the territory.
And is that all in $55,000, or do I need an office and equipment?
No, we absolutely want you not to have an office. That's an unnecessary expense. We want to get our owners to cash flow break even sooner, not later. So the all-in capital needed is just under $200,000, and it's a very low cost but high margin sort of
business. And what's the additional $150,000?
Working capital, marketing, hiring your first technician.
Okay.
Because we do want the owner maintaining an executive presence and not doing the technical work. Even if they may have the technical skills, we want them to build relationships with other business owners.
So are the owners generally the rainmakers? They go out and get the business, or they hire
we like to think our headquarters is the rainmaker there to follow up on opportunities that we drum up for them. We've got a very strong marketing capability, and so we create opportunities for our owners, and then they follow up with them and conduct a full technology and cybersecurity assessment.
So tell me how that works. If I'm a franchisee in Phoenix, how am I going to get leads of businesses in the Phoenix area that needs my CMIT solutions?
We have a very comprehensive database of business owners in the target market that we just excel in, and so we'll help the local owner select who he wants to target, who he or she wants to target, and help them with fully provisioned marketing campaigns executed by home office, but really owned, if you will, and directed by the franchisee. So that gets them the at-bat.
Okay.
And once they're at the plate, they follow our process. It's a really thorough.
Training time is how long?
Total, there's about 3 weeks. Once we decide that someone's a really good fit for us, 3 weeks, and then they come to training in Austin, Texas, where it's a 2-week training class then, and then they're launched. So it's a total of about 5 weeks, and then they're up and running.
Okay, great. So we were talking a little while ago, you had picked up an idea from me when I was the CEO of Homevestors of America, the We Buy Ugly Houses people. One of the ways that we kept the interest and helped the performance of our top franchisees was through a franchise mastermind, which I organized for our top producers. And I think maybe our top 30 producers were in a mastermind group that consisted of maybe 6 to 8 franchisees in different markets, because they would share in-depth information about how their businesses performed, and they would help one another. In fact, they were merciless in most situations that if you weren't performing the way they thought a top franchisee should perform, you heard about it. And you appreciated it because they helped you boost your revenue in that next year. these groups met quarterly, and they were facilitated by one of the executives from Homevestors, and they loved. Once we started this process, everybody wanted into a mastermind, but you had to qualify. You had to be it doesn't necessarily make sense for a low-end performer to be in a mastermind when the top people are getting together around the table and discussing what they do. So you adopted this in CMIT.
Yeah, we took your idea, John,
Great.
and ran with it, and I'm really excited to share some of the results.
Yeah.
After 2 years, we could document that people in a mastermind group were growing at a 40% faster rate than those not. We also solved the problem of a younger organization being intermixed with one of the more senior by, in a broad way, putting in a operational maturity model,
Yeah.
so that people at a similar level of operational maturity were with their peers, again, facilitated by executives from the home office, but it really enabled folks to flourish.
Yeah.
So, and our group has been really hard on
Yes.
one another,
Yeah.
and some franchisees not making meetings, the quarterly meetings that are in person. It's
Yes.
the only way you develop the intimacy needed in a
Yes.
mastermind group. They give them a sabbatical. That's what they call it. You get a sabbatical
Yeah.
from the, name it, the Pacesetter group, the
Yeah.
Accelerate. Oh, by the way, we let them all
They
logo
name their
up,
groups? Yeah.
name the groups. They're
Yeah.
very proudly come to convention with their pins.
Yes.
And it's profound. But there's always the CMIT association. They
Yes,
must
of
be in
course.
good
Yeah,
standing.
yeah.
So.
Well, it's a great way. The mastermind concept is a great way for any franchise company to accelerate the growth and the enhancement and the performance of franchisees. And it's a concept that I love. And they're getting a great benefit because many people join masterminds and spend $50,000 a year for a seat at the table. And many masterminds, really good masterminds, you can't get a seat at the table. So
Right,
you're doing a
right.
really great service.
Well, and thanks. And what I'm excited about, because I've been part of some mastermind groups in the
Yeah.
general business community, and they're helpful when you have accountability and
Yes,
other good ideas.
absolutely.
But when you're all operating the same business model,
Yeah.
you all have one another's backs.
Yes.
It just has a level above what you'd expect, even in a high-performing mastermind group,
Yeah, great.
like many that are out there.
Well,
So
I'm glad you're doing it.
we're excited about
Glad
it.
it
and
connected.
I'm
I think
sure-
that was 2009.
I believe it
gave that
was.
speech.
It
Yeah, a long
was.
time ago. Well, I'm John Hayes. I'm the host of How to Buy a Franchise Show, and I blog at howtobuyfranchise.com. I've been speaking to Jeff Connally, CMIT Solutions. Look forward to speaking with you again.
Thank you for listening to How to Buy a Franchise Show. If you want immediate assistance, visit howtobuyafranchise.com to contact Dr. John Hayes for a free consultation.